I get back to the Sheraton Hotel at Universal over here. There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me. And my mom's there.
Some pretty traumatizing events.
Carter's mom has made a pretty remarkable decision. She has decided she wants the world to see the death scene, where the bathroom where Aaron was found dead. And the reason for this is she is calling out the police and feels like they did not do a proper investigation here, because she is certainly insinuating that there may have been foul play involved.
Sean Diddy Combs now finds himself behind bars, facing the harsh reality of a lengthy prison sentence for a series of deeply serious charges. His legal situation is nothing short of grim. A man who once stood at the pinnacle of fame now confronting the possibility of spending much of his life confined within the walls of a prison. The gravity of his circumstances is undeniable, and the consequences of his actions weigh heavily on him. Inside those prison walls, it's hard to fathom the psychological toll. Every day likely brings a relentless stream of thoughts about potential appeals, legal strategies, and the bleak confines of his new reality. But just as Diddy's situation seemed dire enough, a fresh and potentially devastating twist has been thrown into the mix. A dramatic turn of events unfolded as Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, a long-standing and outspoken rival of Diddy, entered the fray. In a bold move, Jackson introduced previously unseen footage of the late Aaron Carter into a court of law. The nature of this footage remains tightly under wraps, sparking a storm of speculation. What connection could this material have to Diddy's already complicated case? Adding to the tension, reports suggest that 4 FBI agents were present, intensifying the already volatile situation. The implications of this development have sent shockwaves through Diddy's camp, leaving many wondering how this new evidence could impact his fate. While the exact details of the footage remain unknown, one thing is clear. This revelation has the potential to shift the narrative in ways no one could have anticipated. Sources revealed that Sean Diddy Combs is grappling with intense anxiety as the shadow of this new evidence looms large. The possibility that this footage could add substantial years, or even decades, to his already hefty prison sentence is a daunting prospect. For someone already facing the harsh realities of incarceration, the uncertainty surrounding the footage's content only deepens the fear and paranoia within Combs' camp. This latest development introduces another layer of complexity to an already intricate and high-stakes legal battle. It raises critical questions about the potential fallout and what this could mean for Combs' future. The footage, still shrouded in mystery, has the power to completely reshape the case. Legal teams on both sides are undoubtedly scrambling to determine its impact, racing to reevaluate their strategies in light of this unexpected twist. The courtroom drama is escalating rapidly, and the stakes couldn't be higher. For Combs, the potential consequences are profound, with the new evidence threatening to dismantle any remaining hopes for leniency or reduced sentencing. It's a scenario that feels straight out of a legal thriller, only this is real life, unfolding in real time, and the implications could be devastating. Here's the detail that's really set the rumor mill ablaze: this sudden spotlight on the connection between Diddy and Aaron Carter. For years, their relationship has been a point of curiosity, but now it's being scrutinized like never before. The mystery surrounding this footage has everyone talking, and the speculation about its contents has left people buzzing with questions. Before now, nobody really put Sean Diddy Combs and Aaron Carter together in the same story. They weren't exactly known to be close friends, or even part of the same world, so the idea that their lives, and now their legal troubles, might somehow be connected. It's absolutely mind-blowing. The internet has gone into a frenzy, with people turning into amateur detectives overnight. They're digging through old interviews, scrolling through social media posts, and analyzing every small detail in an attempt to uncover any link between these two seemingly unrelated figures. The theories, they're everywhere. Some are jaw-dropping, others downright wild. One user on X shared, "Rumors are circulating that Aaron Carter was about to expose what happened at P. Diddy's trafficking parties, where he was allegedly a childhood victim of drug abuse." Another added, "Aaron Carter released albums under Sony Music Group Entertainment, the parent company of P. Diddy's Bad Boy Records. Could there be a hidden connection?" The internet is buzzing, and these claims, whether credible or not, have taken on a life of their own. While some theories stretch the imagination, others are disturbingly plausible. Regardless of where they fall on the spectrum, one sentiment is shared by everyone discussing the matter. This whole situation feels incredibly shady. The connection between Diddy and Aaron Carter casts a dark shadow over both their legacies, prompting people to ask questions that no one ever anticipated. The biggest ones? What really happened to Aaron Carter? And how far does Diddy's involvement actually go? The public's demand for answers has reached a fever pitch. As the spotlight intensifies, pressure is mounting to uncover the truth behind this strange and unsettling situation. The explosive new evidence connecting the fallen pop star to the hip-hop mogul has only raised more questions. Could Aaron Carter's untimely death be more than just a tragic accident? And if so, what role, if any, did Diddy play in the unfolding of these events? The implications are deeply disturbing, leaving fans, critics, and investigators to wonder if this is just the tip of an even darker iceberg. Could Aaron Carter have been silenced for knowing too much? The whispers that began after Carter's sudden passing at just 34 years old have now turned into a full-blown roar. Federal investigators are reportedly delving deep into Carter's past, with a sharp focus on potential ties to Sean Diddy Combs. Speculation is mounting that Diddy could be facing additional charges linked to Carter's death, adding yet another layer to his already tangled web of legal troubles. The timing of Carter's death, just one day after Diddy's birthday, has only added fuel to the fire. Investigators are said to be examining not only Carter's passing, but also other mysterious deaths with potential ties to Diddy, painting a chilling picture of possible foul play. Carter, who skyrocketed to fame as a teen heartthrob and as the younger brother of Backstreet Boys member Nick Carter, struggled with addiction and mental health challenges throughout his life. In recent weeks, resurfaced photos of Carter with Diddy have reignited public curiosity, prompting questions about the nature of their relationship. Could Aaron Carter have been one of Diddy's alleged victims? These photos, combined with Carter's cryptic social media posts before his death, have intensified the intrigue surrounding his tragic demise. Just days before he was found dead in his bathtub, Carter reportedly reached out to Kanye West for a private conversation, sparking even more speculation. What information was Carter carrying, and why was he so desperate to share it? Kanye later made startling claims of his own, alleging that Carter's death was orchestrated by his former trainer, Harley Pasternak. Kanye even linked Pasternak to MK Ultra, a covert government program often associated with mind control and celebrity manipulation. The resurfacing of these allegations has cast a dark shadow over both Diddy and the entertainment industry at large. Could there be more to Carter's cryptic posts and his attempt to reach Kanye than meets the eye? Many believe Carter's untimely death may have been far from accidental, leaving fans and critics to wonder if he paid the ultimate price for what he knew. The truth about Aaron Carter's death remains elusive, but one thing is certain: the mystery surrounding his passing has taken on chilling new dimensions. The alleged connection to Sean Diddy Combs raises unsettling questions. Could Aaron have been silenced because of what he knew about Diddy's infamous parties, personal dealings, or broader secrets tied to Hollywood's dark underbelly? Adding even more intrigue to the narrative are Kanye West's explosive accusations against Harley Pasternak. West claimed he was threatened with institutionalization by Pasternak, a claim that many see as part of a larger pattern of control and manipulation within the entertainment industry. West's outbursts, which referenced Aaron Carter and a blocked Backstreet Boys sample, seem to hint at a deeper, more sinister power struggle involving influential figures and hidden agendas. But where does Diddy fit into this twisted puzzle? The connections between these players, though still speculative, are becoming increasingly troubling. Kanye has alleged that Diddy personally threatened him on behalf of unnamed powerful individuals, with Pasternak allegedly acting as a key figure in this web of influence. Even more disturbing are the rumors that federal investigators are now looking into claims that Diddy may have used poison as a method to silence his enemies. As investigators dig deeper, the names linked to Diddy in this growing scandal are enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. Aaron Carter, Kim Porter, and even Jamie Foxx, who narrowly survived a recent and unexplained health scare, have all surfaced in connection to these allegations. Each name adds another layer of complexity, and heightens the stakes in this already explosive situation. The most unsettling theory of all suggests that Aaron Carter may have possessed compromising information about Diddy and was preparing to expose a secretive Hollywood ring preying on young stars. If true, this would not only shed light on the tragic circumstances surrounding Carter's death, but also crack open a much larger story about abuse, power, and control within the entertainment industry. Was Aaron Carter on the brink of revealing a secret that could have shattered Sean Diddy Combs' carefully crafted image? When viewed through this lens, the circumstances surrounding Carter's untimely death become even more suspicious. While Carter's struggles with addiction and mental health were well documented, the sudden and unexpected nature of his passing continues to spark questions. Could his death have been the tragic result of his personal battles, or was there something far more sinister at play? The search for answers only deepens, and the web of conspiracy tying Diddy to Aaron Carter becomes increasingly tangled. What initially appeared to be another tragic Hollywood tale, a young star succumbing to the weight of his demons, now feels like it might be part of a much darker story. At first, Aaron's death seemed to fit the narrative of relapse, overdose, or even suicide. Police initially ruled out foul play, leaning on the visible struggles Carter had endured in the public eye. But over time, new and unsettling details began to surface, casting doubt on the simple explanations that many had accepted. The official cause of death, released 5 months after his body was found in his bathtub, was listed as accidental drowning due to inhaling compressed gas. On the surface, this conclusion seemed to align with Carter's history of substance abuse, a struggle he had openly shared with the world. His challenges with eating disorders and body image issues added another layer to the speculation, painting a picture of a man battling internal demons. Public perception quickly turned to the possibility of a self-destructive spiral, compounded by his strained relationships with family and a perceived lack of support. Yet, as time has passed, the narrative has grown increasingly complex. The questions about what truly happened that night refuse to go away. Was Aaron's death just the heartbreaking culmination of his struggles, or could it have been something far more calculated? The doubt lingers, fueled by the possibility that he may have known or been preparing to reveal something dangerous, something that others might have wanted to remain hidden at all costs. However, the official story surrounding Aaron Carter's death quickly began to unravel as online communities dug deeper. Fans unearthed troubling videos Carter had posted in the days leading up to his death, where he openly expressed fear for his safety and claimed he felt threatened in his own home. These chilling statements cast a shadow over the official narrative, prompting questions about what was really happening behind the scenes. Adding to the mystery, neighbors with medical training reportedly heard a police scanner call and rushed to Carter's home to help. Their involvement raised questions about the timeline of events and the initial police response. What they encountered only deepened the sense of unease surrounding Carter's death. The circumstances surrounding the discovery of Aaron Carter's body raise even more red flags. According to reports, Carter's house sitter refused to allow concerned neighbors, one of whom was a registered nurse equipped with a defibrillator, entry into the home after the 911 call. This bizarre behavior has sparked significant suspicion. The house sitter reportedly locked the door and actively prevented both the neighbors and police from entering the house just minutes later. This frantic and inexplicable refusal to allow potential life-saving assistance has become one of the most puzzling elements of the case. While a spokesperson for Carter confirmed his death and highlighted his recent efforts toward recovery and reconciliation with his family, the chaotic scene at his home told a different story. Neighbors and news crews gathered outside the house as events unfolded, and Carter's fiancée, Melanie Martin, was reportedly distraught at the scene. Among those present was neighbor Tony Chevelle, who recounted how the house sitter frantically obstructed entry, raising critical questions about her behavior. Why would someone block access to help in a life-threatening situation? This strange and erratic conduct, combined with Carter's own premonitions of danger and the official ruling of accidental drowning, has fueled growing belief that something more sinister occurred that day. Fans, investigators, and the public alike are left questioning the house sitter's actions, the timeline of events, and the chilling possibility that Carter's death was far from accidental. The most chilling allegations surrounding Aaron Carter's death point to a conspiracy involving some of Hollywood's most powerful figures, the same elite individuals rumored to have protected Sean Diddy Combs for years. Theories suggest that Carter was on the brink of exposing damaging secrets about these influential players before his untimely passing. His final tweet, in which he publicly reached out to Kanye West for a private conversation, takes on a haunting new significance in light of West's own outspoken criticism of Hollywood power brokers and their alleged control tactics. The timing of Carter's death, just days after his plea to Kanye, raises the unsettling possibility that he was silenced to keep him from revealing the explosive information he allegedly had. But things get even creepier when you consider what was happening around Kanye West at the same time. Just days before Carter tried to contact him, Kanye was embroiled in a very public feud with his personal trainer, Harley Pasternak. Kanye even shared text messages from Pasternak, where the trainer explicitly threatened to have Kanye institutionalized, essentially locked away in a mental institution and drugged into submission. One particularly chilling line from Pasternak's text stood out, where he ominously remarked that Kanye's play dates with the kids won't ever be the same. This kind of language is deeply disturbing, and it left many wondering how a personal trainer could wield such power over a global superstar like Kanye West. As people dug deeper into Pasternak's background, the mystery only grew. It turns out that Pasternak once worked for the Canadian Department of National Defense in a facility specializing in research on psychological operations. Yes, you read that right. This is no ordinary fitness coach. His ties to psychological research have only fueled speculation about his possible role in manipulating or controlling high-profile clients. But Pasternak wasn't the only one allegedly putting pressure on Kanye at the time. Reports suggest that Diddy was also hounding Kanye, blowing up his phone with demands to meet in person. The timing of these demands, coinciding with Kanye's feud with Pasternak and Aaron Carter's attempts to reach him, paints a disturbing picture. Kanye, however, wasn't backing down. He reportedly saw right through Diddy's attempts at intimidation and made it clear he wouldn't be controlled. In fact, Kanye told Diddy he'd use him as an example to prove that nobody could pull his strings. Kanye even referred to the ongoing conflict as a war, which, given the stakes, feels like an understatement. And just when you think this saga couldn't get any more twisted, new reports have surfaced suggesting that Sean Diddy Combs may have harmed Aaron Carter during the height of Aaron's early stardom. Shocking, right? Aaron's parents were the textbook example of stage parents, pushing their son into the music industry at a very young age and essentially leaving him in the care of managers and handlers. It's rumored that Diddy, always quick to seize an opportunity, drew Aaron into his infamous world of wild parties. Tragically, these experiences likely contributed to the struggles with addiction and mental health that plagued Aaron throughout his life. With federal investigators reportedly examining multiple mysterious deaths linked to Diddy, there's now a sliver of hope that the truth about what really happened to Aaron might finally come to light. But the most heartbreaking realization is that Aaron may not have been the only one. Whispers are growing louder that Aaron was just one of many young boys pulled into this deeply troubling web. It's a sobering thought. How many other stories like Aaron's remain untold? This chilling situation also brings Justin Bieber into focus. Justin recently became a father, a moment that should be filled with pure joy. But reports suggest he's still battling serious mental health issues tied to trauma from his early career. Trauma that many believe stems from his alleged involvement with Diddy and other powerful figures in the entertainment industry. These rumors, long dismissed by some, are once again gaining traction, especially as Diddy faces a new lawsuit alleging assault at one of his infamous parties. The parallels between Aaron's story and the resurfacing allegations about Bieber are impossible to ignore. Could the same patterns of exploitation and manipulation have affected both of these young stars? As these connections come to light, the sheer scale of the alleged abuses linked to Diddy and his circle grows more apparent. Aaron Carter's tragic story, once seen as just another cautionary tale of Hollywood excess, now seems like part of a much larger, darker narrative, one that potentially involves countless other young victims. Those close to Justin Bieber are deeply concerned. Despite the joyous news of his new baby, insiders say his behavior hasn't improved. Instead, troubling signs remain. It's heavy stuff that raises unsettling questions about the hidden darkness in the music industry, questions that are getting harder to ignore. The whispers surrounding Diddy's predatory behavior toward young stars like Justin Bieber have been circulating for years. Allegedly, Usher intervened at one point, but the damage may have already been done. Justin's recent outbursts, lashing out at young fans, are being seen as a red flag. Sources close to him suggest he has unresolved anger issues, which many believe stem from trauma he endured early in his career. The speculation only grows as people wonder if Justin's struggles are tied to Diddy and other powerful figures in the industry. With Diddy's legal troubles piling up, these allegations are coming back into focus, casting a darker shadow over his already tarnished reputation. Adding fuel to the fire is a lawsuit filed by Derek Lee Cardello Smith, who is suing Diddy for a staggering $100 million. Smith alleges that Diddy spiked his drink at a party back in 1997 and then assaulted him while he was unconscious. These claims are explosive on their own, but the aftermath has only deepened the controversy. Diddy's legal team reportedly tried to settle with Smith, offering $2.3 million while Diddy was in jail. Many see this offer as a veiled admission of guilt, further intensifying speculation about the mogul's behavior. And things took an even messier turn when, after Smith filed the lawsuit, Diddy attempted to sell his Los Angeles mansion. Smith wasn't having it. He argued that Diddy was trying to hide his assets and successfully got a judge to block the sale. This move has not only stalled Diddy's financial maneuvers, but also added a layer of intrigue to the ongoing legal battle. As these cases unfold, they paint a deeply troubling picture of an industry where power and influence have often gone unchecked. The growing list of allegations, from the tragic stories of young stars like Aaron Carter and Justin Bieber to the disturbing claims from Smith, forces us to confront the question: how much has been hidden in the shadows of fame and fortune? It's all starting to come together, like pieces of a disturbingly intricate puzzle. What initially seemed like isolated incidents, Kanye's shocking accusations, Aaron Carter's tragic death, Justin Bieber's ongoing struggles, and now Derek Lee Cardello Smith's explosive lawsuit, are beginning to form a pattern of deeply unsettling behavior. As one observer put it, every part, as crazy as it seems, ties in. Every bit of it, every facet. And that's what makes this whole situation truly chilling. Smith's lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs has not only brought his own harrowing allegations into the spotlight, but has also reignited speculation about Diddy's relationships with young male artists. Usher and Justin Bieber in particular have become the focus of a renewed wave of scrutiny. Fans and insiders are now re-examining Justin Bieber's career trajectory, from his meteoric rise as a teen heartthrob to his more recent struggles with mental health and public image. Questions linger about whether Bieber's current difficulties are rooted in traumatic experiences from his early career, and whether figures like Diddy played a role in those moments. Once known for his passion and enthusiasm for music, Justin's spark seems to have dimmed over the years. His ongoing personal battles, marked by public outbursts and an apparent detachment from his craft, have left fans and industry insiders deeply concerned. Many wonder if the pressures and possible exploitation he faced as a young artist contributed to his current struggles. One particularly troubling story that's resurfacing involves a now infamous video of Diddy and a then 15-year-old Justin Bieber spending 48 hours together. The circumstances surrounding this interaction have long been the subject of speculation, with critics questioning the nature of the relationship and the environment in which young stars like Bieber were placed. These connections, combined with Smith's allegations, paint a deeply unsettling picture of what might have been happening behind the scenes in the entertainment industry. Diddy's influence, once seen as a cornerstone of his empire, is now being scrutinized for the shadow it may have cast on the lives of the young artists he worked with. While the video itself is enough to raise eyebrows, the rumors swirling around it delve into far more troubling territory. Allegations have surfaced claiming that Sean Diddy Combs may have exploited a young and impressionable Justin Bieber, potentially even involving him in a network of abuse within the entertainment industry. The idea of a powerful figure like Diddy using his influence to take advantage of aspiring young artists is deeply disturbing. What's worse are the whispers of a broader ring of individuals who may have protected one another, working to cover up such behavior and enabling it to continue unchecked. Usher's name has also become increasingly entangled in this unsettling narrative. Having lived with Diddy as a young artist himself, Usher is now suspected of being the one who introduced the teenage Bieber to Diddy. This connection raises further questions about the extent of the alleged abuse and whether Usher, knowingly or unknowingly, played a role in bringing Bieber into Diddy's circle. These revelations add yet another layer of complexity to an already disturbing story. Adding even more fuel to the fire are comments made by L.A. Reid, a highly influential figure in the music industry who had a hand in shaping the careers of both Usher and Justin Bieber. Reid's remarks about Bieber in his memoir have come under scrutiny, referring to Bieber as a gift from Usher and making odd comparisons of Bieber to a beautiful woman have struck many as not only inappropriate, but also deeply unsettling. These statements have further fueled speculation about the dynamics at play between these powerful individuals and the young artists they worked with. The emerging connections between Diddy, Usher, Bieber, and figures like L.A. Reid paint a troubling picture of an industry rife with exploitation and unchecked power. For Bieber, who has struggled with mental health and a strained relationship with his music career in recent years, these allegations provide a potential window into the pressures and traumas he may have faced as a young star. The cumulative effect of these resurfacing allegations and stories paints a profoundly disturbing picture of potential exploitation and abuse within the music industry. As more details emerge, many are left questioning just how deep this rabbit hole goes. Justin Bieber's early career, once seen as the meteoric rise of a teen sensation, is now being re-examined through a darker lens, with fans pointing to potential clues that may have been hiding in plain sight all along. One example that has gained significant traction is Bieber's 2020 music video for Yummy. Some interpret the video as a veiled expose of the industry's dark underbelly. The unsettling imagery of a lavish dinner party attended by older, affluent individuals is juxtaposed with a startling moment where a cake transforms into a photograph of a young Bieber. These elements have fueled speculation that the video serves as a symbolic representation of his experiences with exploitation and manipulation. This interpretation is further supported by existing theories about Bieber's early years in the industry, particularly his associations with Diddy and other powerful figures. Many believe that Bieber was subtly hinting at a much darker reality hidden behind his polished public image. Videos and photos showing Bieber at parties with individuals like Trey Songz and Odell Beckham Jr., often appearing in states of apparent intoxication or in compromising situations, have only intensified these concerns. The rumors of Diddy's alleged role in Bieber's struggles with substance abuse are particularly alarming. These allegations suggest that Bieber may have turned to drugs and alcohol as a way to cope with the emotional trauma and confusion resulting from alleged exploitation. For a young artist thrust into the spotlight at such an early age, the pressures of fame combined with manipulative influences may have created a toxic environment that left lasting scars. Bieber's journey from a wide-eyed teenager with dreams of stardom to a young man battling inner demons is now being scrutinized with a new sense of urgency. Fans and industry insiders alike are beginning to see his career as a reflection of the broader, deeply ingrained issues within the music world. Issues that include the misuse of power, exploitation, and the emotional toll these take on young stars. This narrative paints a heartbreaking picture of betrayal, with Justin Bieber allegedly feeling abandoned and exploited by the very adults who were supposed to protect and guide him. The alleged quote attributed to Sean Diddy Combs boasting about Bieber's exploitation adds a truly chilling dimension to the already disturbing allegations. It further solidifies the image of a young artist ensnared in a predatory environment where trust was systematically violated. The connections between Diddy, Usher, and Justin Bieber have now become a focal point of serious public concern. What once might have been dismissed as idle gossip has evolved into a disturbing conversation about power dynamics, manipulation, and abuse within the music industry. These claims have people genuinely alarmed, fueling a growing demand for the truth to finally come out. The idea that Diddy might have preyed on young stars like Bieber and Usher during their formative years is beyond unsettling. It raises difficult and uncomfortable questions about the systems in place that allowed such behavior to go unchecked. And it doesn't stop there. The whispers about Aaron Carter's experiences in the same circles have reignited speculation about just how far-reaching this predatory culture might have been. If Diddy is capable of doing these things to Justin Bieber and Usher, then it's impossible not to wonder, could Aaron Carter have been another victim? The timeline aligns, and the alleged pattern of behavior is disturbingly similar. Aaron's death has always been surrounded by unanswered questions, but now, with these connections coming to light, people are starting to connect to the dots, and the picture that's emerging is nothing short of chilling. What once seemed like a far-fetched theory now feels like a very real possibility. The idea that something terrible might have happened to Aaron Carter, with Diddy potentially involved, has gone from speculation to something people are actively demanding answers for. It's not just about curiosity anymore, it's about accountability. The public is calling for a thorough investigation into Aaron's death, and they're making it clear they won't let this go until they uncover the truth. There's a growing sense of outrage, a belief that a powerful figure might have gotten away with something horrific. People aren't willing to let this slip into obscurity. They want justice for Aaron Carter and are making their voices heard louder than ever before. The demand for answers isn't just a passing trend, it's a movement fueled by the hope of finally exposing the truth. What do you think? Could there be more to Aaron's tragic story than we've been told? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. If you found this deep dive eye-opening, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and share it with others who care about uncovering the truth. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next one.